Yeah, I had like one person on the
Really?
chat, and they never said anything. There was just one person in the room, and they never said anything the whole time.
Why is it when I go, I want to log on to mine and tell me to watch the video because of what we do live from the outside. So,
Merlin, yo, Merlin, yo. So let's wait here a minute, see if anybody else jumps on. I see there's three now.
okay.
Yeah, it's for the fam, right?
That's
I
okay.
would just hope somebody spring me out of jail, you know?
I know, eh? I'm like,
Yeah,
oh.
so pay it forward.
Yeah. I've never been arrested in my life, ever. Never been arrested, never. Oh my god.
Make a left on Rancho.
Right before, right here, right?
Yep, yep. Yeah, so we managed to get his van. His van is safe. It's back at my place.
Did you bail him out? No, he got himself out last
He
time, I think.
last time, yeah, I'd rather not discuss how he got out because it's kind of his legal case.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
That's fine.
but yes, he got out after 3 days, and nobody posted, no, because I don't think anybody knew he was in jail, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't until I saw he was walking on the
Yeah,
street.
so nobody knew he
Okay.
was in jail. So, anyways, Merlin, I guess it's just you and us
Sure.
here.
Nobody can see us.
But basically, we got his van safe, figured out his name, looked him up in the computer, and yeah, just like Roger said, 198
198.
bucks is his bond amount. So we're gonna fly down here, and I know all these bond places are open like 24 hours, so we're gonna pay his bond, then he can get out. Probably won't get out till tomorrow morning, but uh,
Yeah, so yeah.
yeah. So if you can believe it, you get arrested in North Las Vegas for jaywalking. What was it? Failure to
Pedestrians
pedestrian
fail to cross on a right angle.
cross on a right angle.
Whatever the hell that means.
Huh. I'm curious now when we're over there at the bail bondsman, look up the code. Because it's not like I don't think it's under Nevada revised statute. It's like they have their own code. But anyways, yeah, it took me a bit to find the keys, and Susan went to go to the bathroom, and so by the time I found the keys and I kind of got in the vehicle and I had it started and I was ready to go, like even before I was ready to go, a Northtown cop drove by. And so then he drove to the end of that little street and then turned around and came and parked just right outside of where the van was
Mm-hmm.
and sat there. And then Susan pulled up, and then a second patrol car pulled up and parked like next to the first one. And so we just rolled up out of there, and I chose the shortest path out of Northtown. You know that where that is, it's very the edge of their jurisdiction, and so literally like 2 blocks down Las Vegas Boulevard, it turns back into the city of Las Vegas. So I kind of went out the parking lot instead of just driving out the most direct way. I went around the building, and they didn't follow us or mess with us at all. So
Yeah.
who knows? So now we're just okay. We're gonna go right up here, Alta. So now we're just headed down to the bail bondsman, go fork over a couple $100, and
Mm-hmm.
see if we can spring him out of jail.
I swear this part of Vegas stinks. This
Yeah.
guy over here.
Like bacon.
Like outhouse.
Yeah.
Take a porta-john. I tried to look it up. What is that smell?
So bail bondsman's gonna make a little bit of money tonight.
Yeah.
So do North Las Vegas gonna make a little bit of money tonight.
I said to the cop, I said, you guys are that broke that you have to arrest him for jaywalking? Really? I said,
They
"You
are
guys
broke.
I told him, I said, you guys are sad.
Yeah. I was telling him, oh, you guys are keeping everybody safe, right? Keeping everybody safe, arresting somebody for jaywalking across a little minor
what
street.
makes me mad is they watched me get out of my car and walk across the street.
Oh yeah, no.
They didn't say
They
nothing
they
to me.
jaywalked themselves, right? They crossed
When he
that little.
left, yep.
He crossed the street the same exact way
They
that.
arrested him for.
Yes.
The young cop that was there, he did not. He actually walked to the corner, went across, and came because I watched him. The one that.
Got to be retaliation. I mean, in Merlin, it's 100% retaliation. Like, I'm gonna be curious. I'm gonna ask the bail bondsman. So, how many times have you ever bailed somebody out for this particular charge?
Right, exactly.
And I'm pretty sure the answer is gonna be not a lot. Like, that has to be a pretty. Though I guess now that I think about it, they probably jam people up with that bullshit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they can. Yeah, good times though. It was scary driving out of there. I mean, they were sitting right there. It's like, man, they're gonna stop me and then they're gonna have me out and freaking go through the van and do all that bullshit. But they decided, I guess, not to even mess with it, or I don't know what. But
like I said, I think we were out of there before they even realized that we left.
yeah, I was surprised. I was just waiting for them to pull out after we pulled out and follow us. So the fact that they didn't. All right, so a recap.
See the World Market?
Yeah,
We have security guards in there tonight.
at the World Market.
Mm-hmm. Our company. They have pavilion tents that are on the other side
Yeah.
that we're watching.
So I'm good. Defend's in jail. We managed to get Las Vegas auditor's good. We managed to get his van. I found the extra key and
Did you see they took my picture?
no.
Yeah, they took my picture. They said it was because they were releasing the dog to me that they had to take my picture.
Oh yeah.
It's a little weird.
He made you. He ID'd you though, right? Yeah, because he ID'd you.
I had to sign a paper or whatever I signed.
Yeah. So we got the van back. They sat there and they waited next to the van, and I thought for sure they were gonna do a traffic stop, but Northtown is just not very. They didn't have very much jurisdiction to work with right there. So I managed to just go. I took the shortest route. I just headed directly south as I could, and we got out of there. So anywhere like around here, like there's this place right literally. Well, there's that place right there. Like we could park in the secret parking lot, and then walk.
Secret parking lot?
Yeah, that's the one right across from City Hall where everybody parks for free. Roger didn't show you that yet?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Know it was a secret parking lot.
And so there's that place. I mean, I have no idea. I guess we could have Googled it first or like whatever, Yelped it to see who's. But I'd imagine most of these places are open at this hour.
Yeah. Let's go further this way and see.
All right, yeah. So there's many of them around here. So we're headed down. We're in downtown Vegas here, the detention center. I can give you a shot of it.
Is that big building right there?
Yeah, That big tall building is the Regional Justice Center, and then over there is that building with the little, probably hard to see,
Oh my
the
God,
little
I can't
slit
see.
windows is the jail, is the Clark County
That's
Detention Center.
jaywalking.
Yeah, so like there's Dad's, Who's Your Daddy?
Park right here. Yep.
Yeah, so
They don't look open.
they don't look open. I wonder if we just gotta call someplace.
I think there's one over here that's open actually.
Yeah, so now we're just trying to find a bail bondsman, because we looked him up in the computer, and yeah, they charged him with failure to pedestrian to cross the road at a right angle.
Just stupid.
Defend got arrested for jaywalking. So he was doing a cop watch at the Starlight Motel, and actually he was there for a long time, for probably like almost an hour, and they were joking around with him, and they was talking and hanging out, and there was all this discussion, and then he went back to his van to go get his selfie stick, and he crossed this little minor road, and it's not even like a through street. It just dead ends into this cul-de-sac, and it's like the road to nowhere, and 24-hour service. I guess we're gonna have to call someplace, right? Because they're not just gonna be sitting in there.
Yeah. Get the number.
And so, for fuck's sake is right, man. And now, like, it wasn't like they just let him out, OR, whatever. They hit him with the maximum amount, right? A misdemeanor bond amount's $1,000, and then so you got to put up 15% of that, and then they have a $48 fee on top of that. So $198 to get him out. We have the cash right now, so we're not stressing that. I think that High Desert said earlier he was going to send some cash my way, so.
Hi, I was calling. I need to get somebody out of jail.
What jail
I believe they're in city.
City?
Yep.
Hold on. What's the last name?
Moody.
Moody?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Alan?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah. This 198. We don't do nothing under 1,000.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
You better off. I said we don't do nothing under 1,000. You better off just taking the 200. By the time you pay a bondsman and the filing fee, it'll be almost around like close to 200 anyway.
So do we just go down to the city jail then, and we just pay the $200 there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh, okay.
you might get it back after you go to court and the case closed.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Do it that way.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
'cause
so much. Appreciate it.
We didn't know.
Okay.
Thank you.
But,
Bye-bye.
no, that's cool. All right.
Bye. Okay, so we gotta go.
All right. So,
Don't believe that. It's a lie.
yeah.
My gas gauge doesn't work.
Oh, yeah. No.
I just put $10 in the car like a half hour ago.
So the bondsman said they don't do $100,000.
And I'm like, oh.
So we just gotta go straight to the jail and fork up the cash. So Um, we're gonna go do a live stream from the jail where we bond them out. Yay!
Which I've never done before.
Yeah. Because I left my glasses. Oh, Foxtrot Tango. All right. So I gotta kind of squint. You suck emails. Yeah, Jenner, go find that form on the page of North Las Vegas and
I'm supposed to go that way.
yeah, we're gonna get over to Stewart and tell the chief of police, North Las Vegas, that she sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Tell John Lee, or actually don't tell her that she sucks. Tell her that her officers doing retaliatory arrests of people for jaywalking sucks. People who are exercising their First Amendment right to film public officials doing their jobs in public. If you want to call that asshole lady at the Starlight Motel,
She was a bitch.
Yeah.
She was a bitch. She was yelling at him the whole time. And even the officer, the very nice officer, I wish I knew what his name was, told her to shut up. He's like, leave him alone. He's not doing anything wrong.
so it's quite the adventure coming down here to the city of Las Vegas jail to post $200. The good thing is, the bondsman said we might get it back after the case goes to court. Somehow, I don't think this case is going to go to court. But if I were Alan, I would not take a plea deal, and I would fucking go to court and let them fucking mete out whatever they could think that the maximum justice they could give out. Because I would show up with photographs and, you know,
Whoa, dude, what are you doing?
and you want to start getting over to the right because
There's a cop there.
yeah, I see that. Oh, yeah, hey,
This guy
buddy.
has some serious driving issues.
Yeah, there you go. That seems reasonable. Make a left from the center hand lane. That was good.
Wow.
All right, want to do a cop watch? Oh yeah, they got two people hooked up there. Right turn, right turn, right turn.
Right turn, Clyde.
Damn, I should have had the camera flipped around for that. Let's see. Hotel shift change is usually at 7. Yeah, I doubt we'll get him out right now. I think usually you have to post bond, and then they got to go through their whole rigmarole, and then they got to get, go out process him or do whatever it is.
It's like six.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That lady would be there if that at the hotel. If you were calling her, she would be there, and she'd have to deal with that. And I probably even just 2 or 3 calls would really piss her off. Do YouTube travel videos. Jail thing doesn't look like fun. Yeah. I wish I could read who that is. I doubt it will go to does. It will be easy to make them look foolish and shady. Yes. More money for the Las Vegas Mafia. Yeah, the city of North Las Vegas Mafia. Yeah. Defend got arrested for jaywalking. He was doing a cop watch in North Las Vegas at the Starlight Motel, I should say Starlight Motel. Fine establishment. Only the finest upstanding. I think, didn't Roger say earlier that they pulled a body out of there? That doesn't seem right though.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, they did. So how come there was no crime scene tape or anything?
There.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was down further behind that yellow truck.
So yeah, he actually crossed this little small side street
To go get his selfie stick.
to go get his selfie stick. And, you know, by that point, I guess he had overstayed his welcome. And they were through being, because they were like joking around with him and all friendly, it seemed like, for the most part. And then I was just headed down there to meet him, to give him some cash. And then like 2 minutes before I got there, so this is going to be it on the left, so we need to go up here and then make a U-turn, and then I guess park like where that car is or something. There's the gate right there. Yeah, I think that's where you go in at, or maybe you go in the front up here, maybe park in here, and then, but I think that's where the prisoner part is. I mean, I'd imagine that's where you go.
Yeah, I think you have to go to that gate.
Yeah, so I think you just go out there and park on the street.
Yeah. They have a window in there. I remember when I was watching Jay Freeman's feed. There's a window in there.
Yeah, crossing the street. And like I said, when she first called me and she said that he got arrested for jaywalking, I sort of assumed he had crossed Las Vegas Boulevard, which is like a 4-lane road. And there, you know, okay, maybe I can see they could justify it. I think you're gonna have to go in front of that car. This is all red zone right here. That maybe you could justify it, you know, him crossing this big street. But in fact, it was a little small street and like a dead-end kind of cul-de-sac street. Yeah, concentration camps. That's pretty much it, right? The prison industrial complex. Get some more slave labor. Yeah. See, the problem they have here is, like, there's overcrowding in the jail here. They have, they say, you know, in the Clark County Detention Center, they have like 8,000 prisoners. And so typically they're trying not to have people in there because, you know, it's tying up a space. It's costing them money. But North Las Vegas, if you piss them off, then they do a retaliatory, oh, it says right there, bail window. So let me show you where we're going. This is the jail. And so the business we can conducted at this area is restricted to bail information, bail posting, bond surrenders, weekend programs, reporting, property release, and pick up inmate trust account checks. Proper identification must be presented prior to check release. Bail window. Rule number 1, no smoking. How you guys doing tonight? There is video monitoring and recording on these premises. Hello. Sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But no, I'll be going home.
198. Let's do this. Vegas is going to be a nightmare for auditors. It's already proven that, like, Chocolate Nomad Vlogs. Yeah, pretty much Vegas has been a nightmare. Prince Vegeta's been arrested twice. Roger's been arrested. Las Vegas Free Press has been arrested twice. Now Defend has been arrested twice. Phil got arrested here. Yeah, High Desert got arrested here. You know, the sensor in my phone is messed up, and so I can't do sideways filming like YouTube. Like I've messed with it, and I've tried to get when I live stream, you should be able to flip it sideways while you're doing the live stream, and my sensor's messed up, so you're just gonna have to put up with it Instagram style. Pretend you're on Facebook Live or Instagram, like. Yeah, we're gonna get Defend out because they're actually making him post a bond this time. Actually, it'd be funny to just leave him in there and then see how long they would let him tie up a bed space for a.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
No, excuse me.
You could bail someone out?
He will.
Alan Moody?
Hold on a sec, let me dig out.
What does bond only mean?
You have to go through a bonding company.
Like a bail bond?
Yes.
They told us just to come straight down here because they don't do anything less than 1,000.
Then you'll have to wait and go to court and pay it there. We can only accept a bond for this one.
Wow. So for jaywalking, he's gonna he's got to go to court. He can't bond. He can't just pay. Wow. So when is court? Yeah, of course they did it on purpose. Yeah, California Guardian, I know. But like I said, like I still haven't figured out when I start the live stream at YouTube, like it asks me if you want it to turn it sideways if I want to go horizontal, but I do that and it doesn't. I think, like I said, my sensor's kind of messed up. Yeah, he's got to go to court first for jaywalking, if you can imagine that.
Are they allowed to tell us when court is?
Hey, Callum. A misdemeanor bond is $1,000, right? So you got to pay 15% of that, and then plus they tack on $48 fee, so it's $198 and $198 through a bail bondsman. But we called the bail bondsman, and the bail bondsman was like, "We don't deal with a bond less than $1,000." That's funny, Foxtrot. Yeah, we're not really asking anybody for anything at this point, because
Are you the answering service or are you the actual bonds place?
yeah, California Guardian. What? Do you remember the name?
Yeah, I need to bond somebody else, but I need to know if they do less than $1,000 because it's only $198. But nobody's available until 4 o'clock. Alright, thanks. Why Why do they advertise 24 hours if they're not available till fucking 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
Sure, you know, Las Vegas auditor, she's on her phone here taking a look, so try to call around a few places and see what the hell.
Did she say when court was?
No. E-bail cheap.
Well, Bond.
Hi, I have a friend that was arrested for jaywalking, and it's a bond only for $198. Will you help me with that? Aladdin, they are not available till 4 o'clock. That's what the operator said, that nobody's available until 4 a.m. I said, I don't know why they advertise 24 hours if it's no one available.
No,
Do you have maybe another number I can call?
my number that I have, but usually Aladdin will do small bonds. Like my bond lowest one I have right now is for 640.
Right. Is Aladdin the...
So try
The number that I have is 702-853-2245.
You said 853-2245?
Yeah, 853 bail.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
853-2245.
they wouldn't be able to lock us all up. Yeah, they're trying to. So California Guardian's suggesting this place e-bail cheap.
Your call will be monitored or recorded for training. I think I'm just going to get the answering service again.
Yeah. Come on down. We can always use more auditors here.
Yeah, I need to bail somebody out of jail. Oh, she said hold.
Thank you for calling Aladdin Bail Bonds. We'll be right with you. For more information, please stay on the line.
It's too
Or
cold.
visit us online at www.aladdinbail.com.
Yeah, it's cheap to fly here. It just gets expensive once you get here, and your vehicle gets impounded. You get arrested for jaywalking.
I need to bail somebody out of jail. So tell me something, why do they advertise 24 hours if no one is available when I need them? So call somebody that knows that answer, because I need to know. You can't page anybody? I used to work for an answering service. I'm sure you have a number that you can reach them on. So what do I do? Leave my information and you're gonna call me back?
Yes, okay, give something.
Susan? 702
Hey, uprising.
759.
Defend got arrested for jaywalking.
Of the person I need out.
But
Alan,
they've set his bond
A-L-A-N.
at bond only, so that
Moody,
we have to go through a bail
M-O-O-D-Y.
bondsman.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's clearly
What was that other
retaliatory,
one that,
but you know, it's E cheap.
E-bail?
E-bail cheap.
E-bail cheap. Open 24 hours.
Well, Brian, apparently jaywalking is an arrestable offense.
So stupid.
Yeah, right. Like it's even more pathetic than.
Hi, I have a friend that was arrested for jaywalking, and the bond is bond only for $198. Can you help me with that? Why not?
My company won't allow me.
Oh, well, do you know somebody that will?
Well, you can try one of the bigger outfits, like Aladdin or All-Star or something like that.
Aladdin's not available till 4 o'clock. I'd like to get my friend out now.
So yeah, we looked it up. His bond is $198.
Calling around.
But they're doing bond
yeah, he's
only.
in city. They arrested him for fucking jaywalking and stupid ass shit cops. No warrant.
Too much time. I mean, the only thing is that city jail, but they have small bonds like that. It's just more trouble than it's worth, really,
Right.
So you're gonna have to find somebody that, like, big outfit that's already,
Yeah.
All-Star. Okay, I'll look it up. Thanks. Huh?
Yeah. So isn't it though? His bail is actually it's
Thank
$1,000,
you.
right? Like his bail is $1,000, but
The bond out is $198.
yes,
All-Star.
right? Because and put in jail, yes, and so then we can't get him out, and because we have to go through bail bondsman. So it's yeah. See, I think it's $1,000, right? Like, what did you? I guess she's looking it up on the website again. Because I think the way it was, like Roger explained it, was 15%, right? So that's $150, and then they have a 45. He thought it was $45, but actually, I guess now it's 48. And yeah, tell him it's 1,000. Call back like anybody and say it's 1,000. Right?
They won't. Yeah, but they won't do it though because it's only $198 that we have to pay. Hi, I have a friend that was arrested for jaywalking, and he's a bond out for $198. Can you help me with that?
Yep.
Awesome.
Does he have any holes or anything like that?
No.
Okay, you're gonna need $100,
Okay.
and the sign from needs to have an ID or license.
Okay.
Proof of address and a check stub, and $100.
Okay. So where do I go?
Yeah.
He's in the city.
Last name
Moody, Moody.
and what?
I'm sorry.
What is it? And what?
Moody.
Okay.
Moody.
First name?
Allen.
Yeah, I agree, California driving.
We're at 726 South Casino Center Boulevard. 726 South Casino Center Boulevard.
726 South Casino Center Boulevard. Okay,
Sweet.
I'm on my way.
We'll be there 5 minutes. Awesome. All right, we found somebody that'll do it
For $100.
for $100.
726 South Casino Center Boulevard.
Yep, 726. All right, thanks. Yeah, so they're just to fuck with him even more, right? They made his bond only. So like normally we could come to this window and just be able to pay, directly, but they said no dice. He's got to go to court. We either bond him out or he's got to wait for court. So.
I could talk all night about that good stuff.
Yeah, we got 200.
But yeah, go ahead, man.
Alan Moody. $198. So it's exactly like you said. 1,000. 15% plus the 48 it turned out to be $198 when you look it up on the website. So we found a bondsman that's going to do it. So that's a drag.
Yeah, if you want to look it up, Las Vegas Free Press, Alan Moody. Oh yeah, donate. If you go to
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas Auditors page under her
On my
information
channel.
tab,
There's a PayPal.
she's got a PayPal there, a link to her PayPal.
It's
No, Taz, so when I start YouTube live, you know, and it gives you the option to like flip it horizontally, it doesn't work for me. I don't know why. I haven't figured it out. So just pretend like you're watching an Instagram video or you're watching Facebook Live,
mine
and,
did the same thing.
you know, yeah.
Yeah, so if you do Las Vegas Auditor, it's PayPal me, Las Vegas Auditor. My email is leftbehind@gmail.com. LOEF like Frank, T like Thomas, behind@gmail.com.
That's a good one.
I have an Obama phone. I watch my dog.
726 Casino Center. Almost like to Main Street. It's before Main Street. Yep. Oh, sorry, I was covering up the mic there probably.
I put my finger in front of the camera, I filmed the sky.
Yeah, so get this Las Vegas Free Press, you know, they set it at bond only, and so we couldn't even just pay at the window. He's either got to, you know, we got to go through a bail bondsman or
They probably know it's hard
or
to find
go
somebody.
or you know, he's got to go to court.
Just keep him in there longer.
Yeah.
They probably knew it'd be hard to find somebody to actually take the bond at $198.
Habitual jaywalking, resisting, or probation are reasons for arrest.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Oh, Fox. She just.
Habitual is, but he
Yeah. No, I mean she's just copied and paste.
like something from the site. Where
Should
am
be
I?
able to pay the 160. Yeah. If the cops weren't doing like a retaliatory, you know, punish him for filming them kind of deal, you know, yeah. And well, in fact, if they were just doing, oh, it's listed as a bail of $198. So no, that does mean like his bail is you paid $200 for nothing. So yeah, the guy said he's gonna do it for $100. And so yeah, so the bail is listed at 100. That's hilarious. So they set the bail so low that no bail bondsman would touch it, and yet they make it so that he has to post bond. You know, here we could show up when we're willing to show up and just pay the $200 bond. You know, the whole thing, and see how they fucked him. Yeah, they arrested him for not crossing at a right angle. Isn't that interesting? I wonder if there's video of him going across the street and what that shows.
There should be.
Unless you're a habitual jaywalker. Oh, you saw it in the video? Yeah, let's see. Actually, you're probably gonna want to go left on like something early before that, and then
Casino Center?
yeah, because Casino Center cuts right through the Fremont Street Experience, and if sometimes they close it, they do the shows or whatever. Like just take Las Vegas Boulevard, and then
Come back.
yeah,
Go down to like
yeah. This is the
maybe-
BS arrest.
Yeah. I gotta find a pay stub.
That's the first time you've heard me swear. Oh man, I tend to cuss like a sailor.
When
I
you're
try
mad.
I try to control it. I really wanted to give those cops more of a hard time tonight, but
I gave him a little bit of a hard time.
like ending up in cuffs myself is not going to help the situation. So
And every time he walked near me, I got scared.
was he on drugs? Yeah, Nevada is very corrupt. Roger's gonna call the jail, yeah. And I'm sure they'll,
If they released the bond and we drove all the way back over here, I'm gonna beat Roger up.
yeah. I don't know, rude, Rick, maybe he was just rude. Maybe that's what he was rude.
He wasn't being rude.
State Attorney General. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, who is the State Attorney General now? Because they got rid of Laxalt, and then, I don't know. The governor was the guy that was the county commissioner here for years and years, the chairman of the county commission. And so you don't get to be the chairman of the county commission unless, like, you know, you're corrupt. I mean, you can't be the head of the whole thing, running the county, and then, you know, we're the county where the cops are all corrupt and it all happens under your guidance, you know. I'm pretty sure he's not going to side with us, but it's interesting. This is Clark County, Nevada.
Oh, it's your truck.
Clark County, Nevada. See, this is 212. Oh, 726. Is that the other direction?
Oh, no, we gotta go. I'm gonna go one more. Maybe turn on Bridger.
Because they didn't say north, right? He just said 726.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be down that way. Because Casino Center, I don't think really goes too much further that way. So,
Should we go straight for it?
yeah, south 2, yeah, keep going. And then,
Come back.
yeah,
Like right before Charleston.
yeah, somewhere in there. Maybe not even quite that far. Can't be arrested, and if it is, it's a $160 offense. Well, and so that's, I don't know, jaywalking, I think is, yeah, I do have a PayPal. It's freefalling@gmail.com. So PHREEPALLIN@gmail.com. Yeah, rude Rick. Oh, you're so rude. You're so rude. Yeah, and there's no way to like moderate this chat. And it's like, but now I know I'm just gonna ban you.
I'm bailing this dude out on a bond. He better come back and go to court.
Oh, there we go. Rude Rick's in timeout. Oh no.
Okay, so is this Casino Center?
Nope,
No.
keep going. It's gonna be up there past 3rd Street. Steven Stubbs. Yeah, see, and I don't know, because I think really this is probably not under NRS, but under like North Las Vegas code. I bet if you looked at the North Las Vegas penal code, like they have their own version of this jaywalking. Oh yeah, because this is 700, right? Yep. So just Casino Center, and it should be what, 726 maybe, up a block. Yeah, Steven Stubbs, actually, I've been looking at trying to buy a half an hour with him. Yeah, maybe go left. Yeah. Yeah. Wandy's Vapor, and then All-Star right there on the right. Yeah, Steven Stubbs, I actually was thinking about trying to buy like a half an hour
It makes no sense. You can't pay the full bail. I made a call to the jail. Yes, it's an NLV ordinance. Yep. See how they get it. This is the third lane. Okay. Is there a driveway? No.
Oops.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Jaywalking is just a ticket only.
Usually.
Yeah, thanks, Foxtrot. You know, like I was saying earlier, I would hope somebody would do the same for me. But now we know the maximum they could fuck with you with, but they're still going to be pissed because we're going to get a bond before we're done here. At least we found somebody that was willing to do it. It's all very fascinating. I'm getting to learn a bunch tonight. So
What's today's date?
the 20th.
What was the Friday's date? The last Friday.
Would have been a week ago was the 13th, and then 2 days later would be the 15th. Nah, Noli, we live here, so we've got to try to make it better. Crossing the street at a right angle, Merlin was the check. Crossing this, not, or failure to cross the street at a right angle. And so I guess if you're crossing the street, like, you better be walking directly across the street and not be walking at some other than a 90-degree angle. You need right angle only. Yeah, my channel has blown up. Like, I went, you know, Prince took the hit getting choked, and you know, that video really got a lot of hits. It got shared a bunch of so many times. It was, you know, it got mirrored so many times. It was amazing. Hey, News Now BC, thanks for subbing, man. Appreciate it. Did they measure the angle right? Get out the protractor and
The ruler.
yeah. Yeah, these guys. See, I'm surprised they. So there's a lot more people in here now, so I can tell the story about going back and getting his van. You know, because they took his keys, and so he had a spare set of keys that he told me about earlier, and so I got there, and Las Vegas auditor, she needed to go use the bathroom, so she took off to find a bathroom, and it took me a bit to find the key. And then when I finally found the key and I got into the vehicle, like one of the cops drove by that little street, and he drove up that little street, and then he turned around and he came back and he parked right outside where we could just totally see him. And then his partner showed up, and the two of them were sitting right there. And so it's like, man, what are we gonna do? We gotta pull out of here, I guess. And I figured for sure, you know, they just let me get a little bit out the driveway and then pull me over, but for some reason they didn't do it. She thinks, you know, they kind of didn't. Because I went around the building instead of just driving directly out. I went around the building, and I don't know, but I took the shortest route out of Northtown. Fortunately, we were like right at the edge, and let's see, Godfathers. There's like a little bell here. How you doing, man? No, this is not. Oh, 219's open. Backside. Yeah, thank you so much, man. So I took the shortest route, just directly down Las Vegas Boulevard. They didn't pull us over, so his van is safe.
You actually call him.
Or you want to just drive around to that side? Yeah, drive around to the back. Oh. God, man, that sucks that somebody hit your car.
Yeah, I'm waiting for his company to fix it. Shut up, car.
Yeah, trolls are part of the online experience, right?
Yep.
Some people have nothing better to do than to just go in there and stir up shit. So I've noticed I have this like list of people that, because I'm new to this, actually auditing myself, but like I've been reading comments, on auditing pages for years now. And so I have this list of people that I recognize that, that I always see them going around trying to stir up shit. So, yeah, this is it right here, right through there. Yep. And so I have this list of people that I just, when they make a comment, I just remove their comment,
Yeah, that's what I do.
regardless of even if they're some, like they're saying something that's not even that terrible or unreasonable. Like I've noticed that they tend to be like trying to divide the community and really kind of be disruptive. And so, if you're not on that list, you can say something bad and I'll probably won't even remove it. But if you're that one of those people that, I've noticed over the years that it's always doing it, then I just remove them right away.
Go on?
All-Star, yep.
Also?
Yeah. We want to get somebody out of jail.
So you have no holes in all the pictures, right?
Taking the car?
You have no holes in all the pictures, right?
No.
Because I faxed it over, but I haven't got the fax back yet. How's it going?
How are you doing tonight?
With you? This is some information about yourself? You guys gonna come up with the $98? So you got the picture
We went
covered?
down here to pay the whole 200, and they said, oh, it's bond only.
Oh, because it's Northtown.
Mm,
That's right.
what does,
Northtown, that's right.
Because they're really just trying to mess with him as the maximum amount possible.
Well, the thing is, the jail
Yeah,
is actually the city jail.
sure.
They just subcontracted to Northtown.
Yeah,
Because Northtown doesn't have a holding facility.
yeah.
So all types of cash bills and stuff like that, you wanna pay cash, you can't. You have to go directly through the courts.
Oh, okay.
So you could do this, but you'll have to do it tomorrow morning
Right.
at,
Like the North Las Vegas Justice
Municipal
Center.
Court?
Right.
and pay it, and then that will release them.
Ah,
So you guys-
that
but-
makes sense.
But if you wanna post a bond tonight, you have to be doing it through the bond.
Yeah, they cited him with, well, you saw it. Failure to cross the street at a 90-degree angle. And I thought when she said that he was getting arrested for jaywalking, I thought he walked across Las Vegas Boulevard there because it's like 4 lanes, and it's like this little small side street that's like just a cul-de-sac, a dead end.
No way.
you know,
So, wait a minute. Are you sure you guys have no warrants then?
No.
no,
Because usually for something like that, for them to take you in, they
Yeah.
take
See,
you-
They're just
are-
messing with them, you
we
know,
are we do First Amendment auditing.
or cop
where-
watching.
And cop watching for police transparency. So he was there filming a crime scene that was just at the Starlight Hotel. And he was there for about an hour talking with the police officers, joking with them. And-
Himself?
Yeah, he was there, yeah, filming, and when we, can you see what my plate number is?
Oh yeah, I'll go out there.
So I don't have a front plate, don't make fun of me. And went back across the street.
988.
And that was parked here, and they grabbed him.
988 LTW.
And he was there?
Yep, after an hour.
And they wouldn't just cite him?
Nope. Because he was just released 2 days ago.
Uh-huh.
Had to pay
Yesterday, this
500
morning, he got released
that was
this
this
morning.
morning?
Yes, they
Yeah,
charged
released this
him
morning.
with.
They charged him with
well, I don't-
obstruction, resisting arrest, and,
I'm muting.
obstruction, resisting arrest, and what was the other one?
Like lying to whatever you say, lying to providing a false report was what the charge was, something
Yeah.
like that. Providing a false
Because
report.
he was at Ross's, and he wanted to get a pair of shoes, but they weren't open yet, so he was parked in the parking lot. So the security came over to him, and they asked him, you know, what he was doing there, but he's hard of hearing.
Yeah, I'm just muting you guys, and I came out here because I don't want to. 15% plus 40. Yeah, he said $100. So what is that? 30. Huh. She's talking about his case and his charges and stuff. So just trying to keep that on the down low. That would be 70. Yeah, but I don't know, Roger. Nobody else is willing to do it at this point. So actually, he explained, you know, that we just needed to go to a municipal court, but of course, you know, that's not possible. It's 50 plus 40, 50 or 15%, which is greater. Actually, if you go Merlin on my channel, I've recorded one poem. It's called "A Policeman Killed My Dog Today," and I would perform it right now, but I'm sort of shaky on the memorization part of it. I haven't practiced enough to have it memorized. Oh yeah, she's running her mouth. Well, yeah, I think he sees minimum 50 plus 40. Yeah, she's already let the cat out of the bag, but wow, Brian, that's crazy. Yep,
What's your last name?
White,
And your phone number?
702-688-0295.
And Roger's last name?
Um,
And then I need his phone number too.
yeah.
And then I need somebody else.
What do you need? Another?
I want 3 people in case they can't get a hold of me, they can call everybody else.
All right. Let me message him.
What?
Okay, so, all right, so when he gets out, he's to come over and send us in documentation as he's coming right now. 2, when he phones information is given to us. 3, he starts up here in court. We change the court date, we do it back in the court date. 3, the guy is reporting our home work, we do it back in the information. And any information that comes available to us, that's saying he's not gonna show. We'll take him into the next. Fees of bounty hunters, if we have to use them, because he doesn't show us not comply with the court. Signature right there. Even though the bounty hunter is one, I use it, so that gotta be. We won't send bounty hunters for no one, I mean. We can wire his wages for us to pay the 198, in case he doesn't show us not comply with court. We lose the 198. None of this applies to you, just that you will be in the case until the case is closed or the bond gets evaluated. Collateral is nothing because we're doing the bond on a signature bond, print and sign.
Oh. I was too low, Mama.
What?
I was too low.
Okay. So you got 198, any bond on the three can be decided by $50. If you also have to on the 5, $55, that's $1. Okay? One through 15 is basically what we're talking about. 16 is reference to putting it right here to the message. No information about you.
What'd you say about the people?
That we don't get information about you. Yep. Okay. And then 321, balance, city of LA, now 198, premium is 100, tax level 0, because we're doing a bond on the signature bond. How you doing there, buddy? Yep. No. And then, let's do one more signature from you and we're all set to go, okay? Two of you here for Ralph, Ralph, 198, 50, keep it out of 5, 300, 300, down to 0, right? And 5.
when he gets out, we gotta come back here and he's gotta sign.
Same documentation that she signed, we're gonna sign the same thing.
Okay.
You bring him over here. Right up here, if you come
Yeah,
over here,
yeah,
right?
we'll see, yeah,
That's where he comes to, before he goes in the road.
yeah.
I have a very mean, tiny uncle. That will bury him in his backyard. If he doesn't,
Yeah, Brian, you should make a video about that, and I gotta go. I guess if I go look at Eric Grant's channel, would he have more information about what you're talking about?
So like that. I know for a fact you gotta
Real,
make sure you put it,
I think so.
Are we all set?
give them the
Oh.
bond. Cause you guys, you gotta go back to the window
Okay.
and give them that,
Okay.
from the town forward,
Yeah.
that's the process of release, and it's anything between 6 to 12 hours.
Okay. Awesome, man. I appreciate this.
Thank you.
Everybody else is telling us.
It's all there.
Piss off, you know?
No, there's nothing in the minimum due certain amount, man.
Yeah.
Who referred him? E-Bell Chief told us to call you.
The one in the corner right there, the
Mhm.
Mohammed Stewart.
Yep. So I don't know if that makes it.
That's because a lot of companies don't do small bonds.
Yeah.
We've been in business since 91,
Oh, wow.
so we're one of the strongest.
Good night, man.
We basically do, as long as somebody's willing to sign. we're
Yeah.
supposed to go.
Yeah, right on.
Okay?
All right.
Thank you, sir.
You gotta call.
Be careful.
Yes.
What's your name?
All
Thank you.
right, so just build to the bell window.
Okay.
That one over here,
Yeah.
just give them that, they'll check you, make sure everything's all right, but we receive will have a support date for his return.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then from there on, 6 to 12 hours.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
All right, take care, be careful.
All right, mission successful. Now we can go back to the window. Yeah, this is good stuff. Yeah. Less people. I had to get out there for a sec to get out for a sec. So a bunch of people dropped off. It was like 14. All right, back to the window. So he sort of explained that because it's the City of North Las Vegas just contracts with that municipal jail. That's the City of Las Vegas jail, and the City of North Las Vegas just contracts with them. So in order to just pay if we were going to pay the 198 and just to put up the bond ourselves, we would have to go to the North Las Vegas Municipal Court building, which they're not open until 8 a.m. tomorrow. So this way we're at least able to get his bond, so he should be able to be out by the morning, rather than us going to the court tomorrow in the morning and having him not bond out until.
Because I wouldn't have any time.
Yeah. So we get to learn something. He was amazed though that because
I drew him a diagram of what happened.
well, or not even outside the diagram, but just the shadiness of it, that. He was like, well, he was on probation. You have warrants, no, or it's like, nope, none of that stuff. In fact, it's just a matter that they just let him out of jail this morning.
Though everybody was saying you probably shouldn't like have give him that information because he might get cold feet about bonding him out. But
Right.
I think it was the
he was
opposite of
cool,
that.
though,
Like yes,
yeah.
like he
was cool
understood what
about
we're
it.
doing and
And once I explained to him how that all went down at Ross's.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was stopping, but I was stopping. He was like, wow.
yeah, because they
Go that way.
see again. It always goes back to like you can't really talk about it because it's talking about his case. So
Yeah, I don't want to say too much. So he gets everything fixed.
yeah, it's pretty corrupt here, I would say.
I am sleepy.
Even outside of the corruption, it's just they'll use the rules against you, right? And then I mean, for example, like, they arrested him, but then the cop did the exact same thing that he did. He crossed the street in the exact same way, and so it's like just us. There's just us, and that's who gets justice is just us.
Yeah.
But everybody else, if you're on the other side, if you're outside of the thin blue line, or the what do they call it, the blue wall of silence or whatever, the blue wall, if you're on the wrong side, then you kind of get treated shabbily. And meanwhile, cops drive drunk, DUI, they beat people up, they even kill people, and what happens? The prosecutors go out of their way, to justify it. They, they decide not to press charges. How about Furry Potato? And how about that guy
I can't
not
believe they arrested her.
not getting charged, for discharging his freaking gun
He did get charged after that, though.
in public, did he?
Yeah, they charged him with assault with a deadly weapon.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so because there too much pressure, huh, from the public?
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that they had given in and charged him because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because actually, just him pulling the weapon out is brandishing.
Yeah. That guy was
And him pulling the weapon clear of the holster, and I guess, I don't know, like the law, it says, I was reading it, and it says like if it's in a threatening manner, and it's like, well, how is it not threatening to pull your gun out of the holster?
Hello?
Like,
I was
yeah,
confused.
maybe Taz, maybe they would have released him OR in the morning, maybe.
Yeah, we don't work on maybes.
Yeah, I mean, for $100, in a little bit of time, I'm willing to show them, fuck you, we're gonna help out our buddy. We're not.
Yeah.
I mean, he sat in jail already for 3 days. He sat in that jail,
Yeah.
not knowing what, was going on with his dog, or whatever. So, this guy's saying no Furry Potato shooter charges was dropped. Yeah, that was kind of my
really?
understanding.
I'll
Yeah.
have to go. They did a press conference Sunday, I think it was. Free Potato and Attila. I'll have to go watch it again.
Yeah, that was actually kind of what I was going on, and that could at least be showing you this downtown Vegas. Well, I guess we missed the most exciting parts.
That's what I do. I drive and then put it right here.
Yeah, I could show you homeless people.
Yeah.
There's one right there.
There's another one.
Homeless people.
I see some homeless people fighting over
Homeless
here one
people.
time.
Ugh.
They were throwing each other's clothes in the street.
In fact, when we walked into that little courtyard, I don't know if you heard the voice. There was a guy sleeping there, camped out, urban camping.
I turned here, right?
Yep, Stuart. Yeah, and you know what? That I even feel like it's worth $100 just to like establish a relationship with this Pablo guy, and
Yeah.
knowing that he's here, because like I was telling him, I
Give him a lot
mean,
of-
the way shit goes down around here, we're gonna need a bondsman. We're gonna need a lawyer too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because what else? Because I guess that's one of my things. I kind of I follow in the news like these cases where cops do things wrong, or at least when people get killed or there's kind of misdoings, and it's rare. It's rare, right, that when they shoot people, that they find that it's unjustified. And so it took it was 30 years in Texas, right before they since the last time they prosecuted a cop for shooting somebody. And that guy recently, when he shot the van full of kids, high school kids that were like fleeing, and he pumped his rifle and pumped a bunch of rounds into the car, they found that dude guilty. And I'm pretty sure that I haven't checked on her case, but I'm pretty sure that lady that went to her neighbor's apartment, the upstairs neighbor's apartment, and shot him to death, I'm pretty sure they're going to throw her under the bus. But Amber Geiger, I think her name is. I don't know. It's hard to keep up with actually all the cases if you look all across the country. There's always stuff happening. We've had shootings. So there was a shooting Friday night at the Bellagio. The guy tried to rob the Bellagio. And note to self, don't try to rob the Bellagio at 9:30 on a Friday night. It's probably a bad call, because the place was crawling with cops. And yeah, they were outside the door, just sitting there, having a good old time, chatting, yakking and chatting, smoking and joking. And the guy walked out, and they got the radio call, and he was trying to carjack a lady literally right in front of them. It's actually pretty entertaining video. You should see it. Like,
oh my god.
yeah, like he's literally, the car is 10 feet.
They're right on the other side, on
Yeah,
the passenger side.
they're right on the other side of the car, and he's like 10 feet away on the other, trying to carjack the car, and they get the radio call, and then there's a shootout, and he died. So then there was another, like the next day, there was a guy that I think was a robbery suspect also.
AutoZone.
Yeah, he robbed an AutoZone, and he pretended like he was going to comply and go down to his knees, and then he tried to fire on them.
Yeah.
And
He only got shot in the leg.
yeah, they didn't. With that officer, that Hispanic officer at the Bellagio, like he's played a lot of the Call of Duty or whatever, and he's ready for the headshot. Yeah, he wasn't messing around. Then what was it? Sunday, there was a domestic disturbance.
Yeah.
And the brother called the cops because his brother was chasing the dad around with a firearm, and so they showed up and gave him commands or whatever. He didn't comply, and so they ended up shooting him. And he actually, I guess they said that he pointed the gun in their direction.
So, allegedly,
yeah. So that means like he was probably starting to point the gun or something. I don't know. We'll see. They'll release the body cam footage, and then there was yet another shooting yesterday. I don't know any details about that one, but one thing at least now, they do these like preliminary. They do the preliminary details pretty much as soon as those shootings occur, like within a couple hours. They do usually a briefing right there at the scene, and they give the preliminary details. and then after that, within 72 hours, they have to do the full press conference. And when they do the full press conference, they usually release the footage. Discord voice. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, definitely. Any suggestions people give, because I'm totally new to live streaming.
Discord sucks.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
It's really bad. It's really bad. Really bad.
Yeah, Steven Stubbs is. Like I said, I've been lazy about it. I need to send him an email and see if I can buy a half an hour with him. I've been lazy about it, and then I've been hesitant to fork out whatever 250 or $300. But I kind of want to hit him up, show him the video of Prince Vegeta getting assaulted, and see if he'll do a civil action and what it would cost. And if he's not willing to do it because he only does criminal defense, then can he suggest somebody who would? But I definitely, I've watched a bunch of his videos. Yep. And so I've watched a bunch of his videos, and yeah, interesting character. Definitely, I think somebody that's not afraid to take on Metro. So he's kind of floated up to like top of
Yeah, go get that guy. Leave me alone.
top of my list of people to kind of get involved. Yeah, TLC. I hope that's the case, because yeah, I like Emma, and so yeah, we're trying to take care of defend. And all right. Oh, here, give me that card though. Yeah, these guys have these great live stream setups, where they've got camcorders and, external microphones. Camcorder, yeah, the cam fixed to their shoulder. And I ordered a better mic, like an external mic, and a little rig to be able to hold the phone on. It's on the slow boat from China. So at some point it'll get better. Like I said, this is all like brand new to me, this live streaming. No smoking.
Oh, okay.
Give me just 1 second.
Smart ass. It says Discord is not a safe place. Evil lurks everywhere in that portal to hell, and it might add in large
Yeah.
numbers.
I wonder why it takes so long for them to let somebody out. Stupid.
Because they have a whole process, right? And then you would think not many people are getting released right now. Like there's nobody.
Letting somebody out.
Yeah. But at least he knows where to go to charge his phone, and
you know, Brian at the 7-Eleven that he was at. I don't know if you saw him talking about that
Yep.
guy.
Mm-hmm. So he can call us. They were going through his phone like crazy. Those two cops.
Yeah.
They were trying to figure out where, because I closed everything. Like I closed his live feed, and I closed everything so they couldn't do anything to it.
Yeah, you gotta have a password on your phone, folks, because the Supreme Court's
Mine's
ruled
facial.
that if your phone's unlocked, it's okay for the cops to go
To
through
look
it,
through it,
yeah,
yeah.
and do a cursory inspection. So,
Mm.
but if you have a, you know, a PIN number or whatever,
Facial recognition.
or swipe or whatever, then that stymies them from doing that. Oh yeah, so she's gonna print us up a receipt, and then when I pick him up, we gotta go
Right over there.
right over there to the bail bondsman and have him sign.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
My uncle will find him.
otherwise there'll be bail enforcement agents knocking at his van window. No, I know.
Be my uncle. My uncle is very nasty Italian.
Yeah, at least this time though we've made progress, and now we've found the bondsman that will help us out for
Yeah.
a $198 bond.
So stupid.
Yeah. See, because that's what Las Vegas Free Press said was that
All the other bills.
a misdemeanor bond is $1,000, right? So
Mhm.
that's where a misdemeanor bond. And I'm like, well, I don't think jaywalking is even a misdemeanor. It's like a civil infraction,
ticket.
right? Like, yeah, parking ticket, speeding ticket, or whatever. So Pablo hooked us up. Pablo gave us the hookup. He made a quick $50, and I guess it's probably he's used to more like making a quick $150 for $1,000 bond, but I was afraid no one was going to help us. All right, so this is exciting as it gets, I guess. I'm probably gonna just end this madness and hook up with you guys in the morning when when he gets out. So everybody, thanks for getting on. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Your support's awesome.
Have a good night.
Yep. You guys take care of